Okay, so we are jumping into a dice divination reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Libra anywhere in your chart, these messages may in fact resonate. So Libra, your overall energy comes from the number 25, which is about support and relationships. It says that you're about to receive something meaningful, whether this is emotionally, financially, or spiritually. For most of you, I'm being guided to this being something spiritual in nature, and this is something that has been slowly building behind the scenes, whether you have noticed it or not. Okay, so Libra, you have also the number 11 here, so we're breaking out into the clusters to get a more in-depth reading for you. So you have the number 11, which is about transition or change, and it says that a separation will influence some things. It isn't the end, but it is definitely a change, and you're being guided to also kind of look at maybe a hint or a clue as to what this is. Is there something that you are kind of afraid to let go of? So that is a clue as to what this is that might end up being a separation for you, whether this is a relationship, a job, I don't know, but there's something that is about to lead to, I'm actually hearing the word breakup for one of you, some of you, or none of you. So again, that could be you're breaking up with your boss, like you're leaving your job, you're breaking up, with someone that you're in a romantic relationship with. You could be breaking up with a friend or a family member. But whatever it is, remember, this is about your spiritual growth. It's going to lead to something more meaningful in your life. And with this 11 being made up with the number 6 and the number 5, I really feel like whatever this is, it's more of, this is something that is definitely for your benefit. It's like a helpful boost. Maybe this is a relationship or something that you've been holding on that is unhealthy for you, but you have been holding on again out of fear. See, something better is coming in. So that's the other energy that I'm getting from that. The next thing that you have is you have the number 7 here. Now this is made up of 3 die. We have the number 1, the number 3, and then further away we have the number 3. And let me just kind of digress, I guess, and say that 3s might be important for you. I think this was also in the Cancer reading, but you have 3, 3, 3 just sitting here staring me in the face, right? Okay, so but the number 1 is red flag type energy, saying that something feels off. And so that's what I'm saying. Like whatever this is, I feel like it's not going to be a shock or a surprise. It's more of like maybe you didn't want to break this off, or you didn't want to be the one to separate from whatever this is. And so I feel like, there's almost like divine intervention where it's going to happen for you, and there's nothing that you have to necessarily do about it. But in your heart of hearts, you knew that like this was off, something was wrong, with this. And again, we have the number 3, we have that twice. So number 3 says green light. It's a gift, it's an offer, or it's a blessing. And with them being like, with us having 2 number 3s and them being kind of separate, I feel like you are holding you're holding yourself back from a blessing by holding on to something that is not in your best interest. That's what I'm getting from that. Now, what we have also is to the side, we have here the number 7, which is about hidden factors. It says someone is about to share something revealing. Listen beyond their words. So, and the question that we have here, it says, what truth are you ready to hear? Or really, I'm getting the sense of like, are you ready to actually hear this truth that has been hidden? For some of you guys, this is something that has been hidden away from you for years. And I feel like it also makes me kind of feel like someone's going to say something that is not going to sit right with you. You know that they're either leaving something out, or like you're going to have to read in between the lines because something just ain't cleaned in the milk. Something is not making sense here. So just kind of be mindful of that. But Overall, again, I feel like this is definitely a blessing for you. You may not see it that way in the beginning, or maybe you do see it, but it's just kind of hard for you to release or let something go. But at the end of the day, you know that this is in your best interest. All right, so I hope that these messages were helpful. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all of that good stuff. I love you and have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of your day. Bye now.